Indiana Jones is one of my favorite movie characters of all time, and just seeing his third film, because I am trying to do a top 10 favorite movies of all time, I decided I would do my review for the third movie because there are some people that have been really wanting this to happen. So, let's talk about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have seen Last Crusade, like and subscribe. Also, why don't you talk about it in the comments? Have a nice friendly chat, and I'll try and chip in into there if I can. And let's talk about it. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is about a movie. It's a movie where Indiana Jones goes on yet another adventure, this time with his father trying to get another object. And I always find these movies very entertaining. Even like the weaker one, which is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, is mildly entertaining. But I really enjoyed Sean Connery into the mix. It's really good to have James Bond as Indiana Jones's dad. It's so good. The pacing is actually really good because there are some sequels that will just embarrass themselves, and sometimes even the original. This one kind of makes the original better. So this one is really good, and there are some people that actually prefer this movie to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I won't say which one I am a fan, which one I'm a fan of more. You'll have to wait until I get my top 10 favorite movies of all time out, where I will be talking about which one I like more. But you can rest assured, I love both of these movies. The villain's really good. I really enjoy something about this franchise is no matter what happens, we always the bad guy always, or in some cases the bad woman, they always get what they always get something really bad and gruesome to happen to them. Like in Raiders of the Lost Ark, you saw them like I don't even know what that was. Their like faces were melted and burnt off, and in Temple of Doom, they fell off a bridge or something like that. The third movie, there was like a rapid aging thing, which I thought was also pretty spooky, but the Raiders has the spookiest thing. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull had an alien melt off a person's face, something like that. It was kind of difficult for me to be like, I don't know what they're doing. Like that's one of the reasons Kingdom of the Crystal Skull kind of lost me. But we're talking about Last Crusade here. This is an amazing trilogy. Well, it was as a trilogy before Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I view this as mostly just a trilogy. And like, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is just like fan fiction that people actually got Harrison Ford to do, even though it's not. But I absolutely love this. This was an amazing conclusion to the Indiana Jones franchise, or in that case trilogy. Just seeing them ride off into the sunset, amazing. Seeing a young River Phoenix playing Indiana Jones. This was a few years before his death. He and Heath Ledger have a lot in common. They both died relatively around the same age and for the same reason. They had a drug overdose which killed them, which I found both very sad but also very interesting. And this is an amazing movie. I could probably get this. Actually, I won't say that. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait for my top 10 favorite movies of all time thing. I know. I'm really bad. I'm really bad. But this is easily an amazing movie. You get some really good. You get the chemistry between Sean Connery, I believe. Yeah, Sean Connery and Harrison Ford is amazing. I absolutely loved it. You buy into the fact that they could be father and son, even though I believe Sean Connery is just a couple years older than Harrison Ford. Yeah, it's only like a couple years older. You can still buy into the fact that he's Indy's father. You get some really good stuff. The tank scene I thought was really good. There's some really good action in here. Also, they kind of made a way to make it a really good when it comes to the comedy. There are some things that struggle with that. They'll like just go into full serious blockbuster mode. But this one finds a way to go just like that, but it also has comedy elements that make it so good. And like I said, there are people that prefer this movie to the original, and I won't say which team I'm on just yet, but I can assure you I absolutely love this movie. Thank you all for seeing my review of this. Sorry about that my reviews are very short. I know some reviews that are like hours long, but I'm not really into that. I just like to have a quick discussion about what mine's about. And who knows, later I may get into the longer ones, but if you're watching this and you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out. dearly, and I am trying to reach my goal of 50 subscribers. And just so you know, I know there are some people that have been really wanting me to do this, so I have some good news for you guys. Hopefully, I will be seeing The Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day in preparation for my top 10 favorite movies of all time videos, so I really hope that you guys just enjoy hearing that. Don't quote me on it, but I am hopefully going to, but I believe I may be. So just a heads up, and also thank you all for watching this. Have a good one.